Good afternoon, I'm Conor McMahon with your Solent journalism update at 3. A 34-year-old man has been found guilty of raping an 18-year-old at a park in Southampton. Joseph Jankuzra was found guilty of causing his victim actual bodily harm. The attack took place in Riverside Park in December of last year. Jankuzra will be sentenced next month, and the judge has told him he faces a lengthy prison sentence. You could send a bit of Christmas cheer this year and also help improve the life of a little girl from Southampton. Family and friends of Julia Radek have launched a festive postcard scheme to raise funds for her treatment. Julia suffers from Rett syndrome, which means she is not able to talk, but she can draw. Each postcard contains an angel that she's drawn as a symbol to the silent angel condition. Our reporter Matthias Duronsky talked with Julia's mother about the attempt to raise £5,000.
Christmas is coming, and as we are getting closer, we start to think about gifts for our loved ones. It's also a time when people come together to share joy and love. Those who can't meet with anyone due to various circumstances usually write letters or send postcards. But have you ever thought that a simple postcard can change someone's life? A group of campaigners from Southampton have designed a £1 worth postcards, which funds will be used in a 6-year-old Julia's treatment. The girl has been diagnosed with Rett syndrome, that is a rare genetic disorder affecting brain development. For Julia's mom, this piece of paper is a real game changer.
We have 5,000 cards to sell. That means we will have £5,000 for Julia's treatment.
The Wessex Trust Cancer Charity have said they must raise £600,000 before January or it will face closure. On average, the charity usually receives £450,000 a year in total from people who have left donation gifts in their will. But lately, there's been a 65% reduction in people giving these gifts, and also a decline in high street sales at its 7 charity shops. Catherine Laurie, an events fundraiser from Wessex Cancer Trust, explained to us how important it is to save this charity.
It's not a general appeal, it is a crisis appeal. We need to raise £600,000 by the end of January, otherwise there is a chance that our services will close. It's a quite large amount, as you can imagine, but we are a determined charity and we really want to make sure that we're here for the long haul. We've served the community for nearly 40 years and we want to continue to do that. So it is very important, and any help that anyone can give will be hugely appreciated. Like I said, we are a community charity and the community have already come to us and said we can help you, and we've been really touched by everything that people are doing. So we're confident that we'll be able to get to that figure.
In the Premier League, Southampton will be playing against West Ham at St Mary's Stadium this Saturday. Both teams are facing a relegation battle, making this Christmas fixture even more important. Joining me in the studio is sports reporter Lauren Borthwick. So Lauren, big game on Saturday.
Yeah, Connor, it's a real nail-biter this weekend. Despite Southampton being in the bottom 3, they're actually only 7 points off of 8th place. The Saints will be hoping that 3 points will be an early, but welcomed Christmas present in their battle to beat the drop.
So what are the chances for the Saints like?
Well, they face an out-of-form West Ham, who are coming off the back of a 3-1 defeat to London rivals Arsenal. Their 4th defeat in their last 5, putting pressure on their manager. There is only 1 point and 2 places between the sides prior to the relegation 6-pointer. That means that both teams have a huge chance to redeem themselves.
And it's this Saturday, right?
Right, at 5:30. Tickets are still available.
Thanks, Lauren. Voting has started in the general election and the polls will stay open until 10 p.m. tonight. You have less than 7 hours, so if you don't know where your nearest voting station is, then you can find out by visiting the Southampton City Council website. In the run-up to Christmas, it's very easy to get caught up in the joy of the festive season. But do you know how to remain safe at Christmas time? Christmas decorations such as lights and other electronics, when left on overnight, have the potential to start fires. So make sure you turn them off before going to bed. Never leave any cooking appliances left on without supervision, and if you're going to celebrate with fireworks, make sure you place them in a metal box and have a bucket of water on standby, just in case. Residents of Southampton are being told they can't hang up wreaths on their doors this Christmas. Radian Housing Company have introduced a ban on festive wreaths as they feel they are a health and safety risk. Radian, which manages properties in Wiltshire, Berkshire, Hampshire and Dorset, said the rules were brought in on the advice of fire services. This Christmas will be the 3rd year that churches across Southampton and Gosport will welcome in the homeless and provide them with somewhere to sleep, hot food and breakfast. This project will run through to January, thanks to partnerships with the Caritas Church and the Society of St James. Our reporter Annabelle Muley has talked to Ali Hill, the curator of St Mary's Church, to find out about the issue.
St Mary's Church in Southampton are opening up their doors in 2020 to help the homeless. I spoke to Ali Hill, who's helping running the event. So how is St Mary's Church in Southampton helping with the homeless project in January?
So there are 7 churches altogether that will be helping out, all in the city centre, and we're one of them. So we're going to be doing Saturday nights and Sunday mornings.
And what are you going to be doing to help them? Are you going to just providing accommodation? Are you providing food as well?
Yeah, so they're going to arrive in the evening at 7 o'clock and we're going to give them an evening meal and then somewhere to sleep. It's going to be in the church offices just down the road, and somewhere to sleep, and then breakfast in the morning, and then they send them on their way at about 8 o'clock in the morning with a cup of coffee.
And how many people are you accommodating?
So we've got 12 guests coming each night.
So and for how many nights is that?
So the whole project's going to run for 4 weeks, every day for 4 weeks. So we will run every Saturday night for 4 weeks, so four sessions for us in total.
And lastly, do you think that this project, if it's successful in January, do you think you'll be able to do it again?
Yeah, without a doubt. So we think the hard work's really been this year to get churches to come and envisage how they could do that, how it's going to work for their church. But what we're really hoping for is that next year, once this goes really smoothly and well, other churches will say, oh yeah, we can do that, we can be part of this too. And that our dream and our hope is that we'll be able to offer it for more than just 1 month next year. We'd love to be able to offer it for the whole of the 3 coldest months of the year next year.
This is Annabelle Money for Solent Journalism.
That's all from us for now. You can find all our stories and more at solentjournalism.co.uk. Please join Lauren Siggery online at 3:45 with our final TV bulletin. Don't forget to vote and have a Merry Christmas.